Good evening to you. I'm Tammy Milchok.
And I'm Maddie Jansen. Welcome to the 30th Annual Beautiful Bakersfield Awards, presented by Valley Strong Credit Union. Things may look a little different this year because we can't be together in person, but KGET TV 17 is very proud to be a partner with the Greater Bakersfield Chamber for tonight's awards. We're here this evening to honor excellence in 16 categories, all of which contribute to bettering the community we live in.
At the end of our program tonight, we will be presenting the Chairman's Award. This award is chosen from among all nominee submissions and given to the nominee who is recognized for overall excellence. We would like to thank all the individuals, businesses, and organizations for their contributions to the people and image of Bakersfield. All of our nominees are truly winners tonight, and our community is special because of them. Please refer to your digital program to follow along during tonight's award show. To get things started this evening, we'll hear a message from Nick Ortiz, President and CEO of the Greater Bakersfield Chamber of Commerce.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the 30th Annual Beautiful Bakersfield Awards. Like so much of our lives this year, this event is different, but no less important. Now more than ever, we need to celebrate what makes Bakersfield a special place. For 30 years, these awards have been recognizing the actions, big and small, that have improved our community. They are more than a pageant or a competition. They are really a call to action to love our city and those that make it great. Though the format is a little different, I can assure you that the winners will still be a surprise to our viewing audience. I don't even know standing here who the winners will be tonight. I want to extend my gratitude to those who are really responsible for planning and producing tonight's awards broadcast. First, thank you to our supporters, our presenting sponsor, Valley Strong Credit Union, our broadcast sponsor, Castle & Cook, our media sponsor, KGET. And KGET, thanks for going above and beyond to get this program on the air. And thanks to our 16 category sponsors. Thanks to our hardworking volunteers on the Chamber's Beautiful Bakersfield Committee. They really put in all the hard work of managing the nomination and judging process. Finally, I want to express my gratitude for my team at the Chamber. You won't find a group of professionals more dedicated to lifting up business and telling the positive stories of our community. I especially want to thank Chamber staff members Hillary Haynes, Jean Scheiber, and Francis Klingenberger. This year, we'll honor 129 nominees for their work in 2019. While 2020 has not been ideal, I'm confident that there are great stories to tell about work being done under extraordinary circumstances. Please go to our website and nominate someone today. I think we'll easily surpass this year's record number of nominees. While we have changed the categories, I can assure you that there won't be a Best Mask or PPE category, though Mayor Go or the team at KGET would probably win it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting your community. As we turn the page on 2020, the Chamber team is proud to serve and looking forward to working together and building something better.
And next up, the Honorable Mayor Karen Go.
Good evening, Bakersfield, and thank you for joining us for the 30th Annual Beautiful Bakersfield Awards. This is one of my favorite nights of the year. It's a time when our community comes together to celebrate things big and small that our neighbors do every day to help make our city a better place to live. I've mentioned it before. What makes Bakersfield so special is the Bakersfield us taking action together. And this awards show is exactly that. Our community working together to bring you this event that so many of us look forward to year after year. Even though we can't be together tonight in person, by your watching and participating in this event, we still get a sense of our community and our city gradually getting back to normal. There certainly have been some challenges this year, but this is Bakersfield. We are a strong community, and with so much good news to share, we would not miss the opportunity to celebrate what's beautiful about Bakersfield. This is why I'm so proud to be mayor of our city. Tonight, you will hear the sound of something better with each of the stories shared by our nominees and winners, from those who are literally beautifying Bakersfield to selfless individuals volunteering their time to improve the quality of life for our residents and the many small businesses and corporations that generously give back to our community. These awards are to honor you and thank you all for continuing to make Bakersfield beautiful.
Thank you, Mayor Go. And now, welcome to your screen, Mr. Michael George, Senior Vice President at Valley Strong Credit Union, the presenting sponsor for this evening.
Hello. In 1938, a small group of dedicated and concerned teachers met for the purpose of forming a financial cooperative for school employees and their families. From these very humble beginnings, Valley Strong Credit Union was founded and formed. The first Valley Strong office was actually a small room located in the library of Bakersfield High School. A single volunteer conducted all the operations with transaction receipts kept in a shoebox. Simply stated, a lot has changed over the last 3/4 of a century. Today, Valley Strong is the largest financial institution headquartered in Bakersfield, with more than 150,000 individuals who bank with us, more than $2 billion in assets, and if you live in the San Joaquin Valley, you can bank with Valley Strong. And as I've stated over the past few years during this introductory speech, that's what we call a shameless plug. But it's something that we're all used to as part of this event. I also tell this story, however, to illustrate how through sheer determination, the everyday man or woman can achieve great things. And that's Bakersfield, where we are always building something better. In fact, when I'm out of town and people ask me where I'm from, I proudly say, I'm from God's country, Bakersfield, California. When they ask, well, why is Bakersfield God's country? I say, because we're God's people. And often they'll follow up by saying, well, aren't God's people everywhere? I say, not from LA, they're not. There is no doubt we are a unique community. We are family. Despite the changes we've all gone through in 2020, including Valley Strong, our common bonds, history, and love for being authentically local remain the same. Indeed, we all share in a common upbringing and tradition that makes life here very special. For instance, many of us recall the original Bakersfield signs which greeted people as they entered our community. Sun, fun, stay, play. For those who were unruly, however, they learned an even more popular tagline, come on vacation, leave on probation. But for those of us who were good boys and girls, we always had Woody's Toy Circus, which unfortunately burned down in 1983 when an employee set fire to it. Many of us went to Woody's not only to buy something for ourselves, but for our friends' birthdays as well, with many of those parties held at the water slides on the corner of White Lane and Hughes. And like so many of our memories, it ended up being a Walmart parking lot. As we got older, we spent time at the Crescent 99 drive-ins. In fact, we all have memories of hiding in the car trunk in order to sneak into the movies. It was scary, but Dad always got us in for free and would reward us by sharing some of his popcorn. Many of us also had great times at Sam Lynn Ballpark. It still stands today as a tribute to our city's past and forefathers' unparalleled vision to have home plate facing the 105-degree western sun for the beginning of every home game. And of course, let's not forget some of our city's crowning achievements like the Bakersfield Sound and Hee Haw. Overall, there are countless businesses, entities, and events that make Bakersfield the greatest city in the world. But if I recognized all of them, we'd be here all night. Deep down, we know the special people, places, history, and traditions that make Bakersfield the sound of something better. And we know that we're better than LA. So tonight belongs to Bakersfield and all of us who make it up. And with that, let's proceed with the 2020 Beautiful Bakersfield Awards.
Thank you, Michael. This award show has truly been a community effort to put together. And now we will hear a message from tonight's broadcast sponsor, Laura Whitaker, president of Castle & Cook.
Good evening. On behalf of Castle & Cook and its entire team, we're very proud to sponsor this year's Beautiful Bakersfield Awards. Things are a little bit different this year. You may have noticed that, such as all of our nominees having to watch this from their homes. But what isn't different is the tireless energy from our volunteer group in Bakersfield. These folks work very hard to make sure that this community can thrive no matter what the environment. Beautification for the city of Bakersfield means planning and making sure we have a robust economy to help support our plans. And finally, initiatives that present change. Castle & Cook has been in the community for well over 30 years, and we've built master plan communities such as Seven Oaks, Brighton, Brimhall, and older communities such as Stockdale Estates, Hagen Oaks, and The Oaks. In addition, we're very active in making sure we provide amenities for our residents in the form of shopping centers, such as Town and Country, the Marketplace, Shops at Riverwalk, and Gosford Village. Our latest master plan community, Highgate at Seven Oaks, has very creative design elements, the kind that make a community special. In our case, we have 2 clubhouses in this community that provide resort-style amenities and activities for all. Finally, I want to congratulate all of the nominees for this year's awards. You are the ones making Bakersfield truly the sound of something better. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. While we cannot physically hand out the awards this evening, we want to thank Raymond's Trophy for sponsoring these awards that all of our winners will receive very soon. The Beautiful Bakersfield Awards are given for activities and accomplishments completed during the 2019 calendar year. Now for a few words from the Raymond family.
Raymond's Trophies is proud to give back to our community, the community where my wife and I were both born and raised. Heck, we were born in the same hospital about a week apart. We both believe in the importance of our community.
Bakersfield is the essence of the American dream, with multiple generations of families continuing that journey. Our chamber promotes local businesses like us, Raymond's Trophy, and we have gladly been a part of our chamber since our first day 26 years ago and counting.
When the chamber asked if we'd like to continue our sponsorship of the 30th anniversary of the Beautiful Bakersfield Awards, the answer was, of course, yes.
We thank the chamber and our community for continuing the tradition of celebrating Bakersfield and the wonderful accomplishments of our people and businesses. Thank you to the Chamber of Commerce.
From all of us at Raymond's Trophies.
Thank you so much, Raymond family. For our 11 main categories, the judges for tonight's awards were selected from a cross-section of our community. The Beautiful Bakersfield Committee has no part in the judging process. For our 5 business categories, nominations were judged by the Chamber's Executive Board of Directors. Even though this is a recorded event, the winners tonight will be a surprise for all. Now, let's start the show.
Our first category this evening is A Better Bakersfield, which is an annual event or project that enhances the quality of life in our community. And the nominees are Annual Shoe Drive for the Bakersfield Homeless Center. Last year marked the 27th anniversary that Roscoe Rolnick, owner of Guarantee Shoe Center, facilitated his annual shoe drive for the Bakersfield Homeless Center. This impactful drive collected more than 3,000 pairs of shoes to help restock the Homeless Center's warehouse. Bakersfield Marathon. In 4 years, the Bakersfield Marathon, put on by nonprofit Active Bakersfield Alliance, has helped to transform the image of our community by producing a world-class marathon. Local runners expressed a sense of pride with the thousands of people who visited from across the country and internationally. Last year, runner participation grew 50% to nearly 3,000 runners. Bakersfield's Women's Business Conference. Each year, the executive board of the BWBC hosts a one-day business conference that brings together speakers covering topics like leadership, entrepreneurship, self-care, and more. Last year was the 30th anniversary of the conference that's designed to encourage, educate, and empower women in our community. Light a candle for a loved one. This event, put on by Be Finally Free, brings community awareness to the addiction epidemic. There were nearly 500 people who participated in a candlelight vigil and walk around the park at Riverwalk to celebrate those who've overcome addiction, give hope to those still battling, and honor those who've lost their battle. Drive Through and Dine, Leadership Bakersfield, Centro 18, now known as Chef Lino's Grill and Catering, and the Mission at Kern County collaborated by selling fajita salads to the community. The second annual Drive Through and Dine fundraiser collected $2,000. All proceeds were used to provide supplies and equipment to the Mission's kitchen so it can continue to serve more than 200,000 meals each year. Farm to Tableau, benefiting the Boys and Girls Clubs of Kern County in its 4th year. Farm to Tableau was the best yet. This event raised more than $250,000 for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Kern County. These funds supported the nutrition program, day camps, STEM mentoring, and visual and performing arts. The event also showcases club members' talents, instilling a sense of pride and encouragement in young artists. Give Big Kern, one day to celebrate the giving spirit of Kern County. This local online day of giving, hosted by the Kern Community Foundation, celebrated its 4th year in a big way on May 7th. Give Big Kern raised nearly $430,000 from 2,800 donors and secured more than 88,000 volunteer pledged hours for 114 charities. Free rides for the holidays. The Golden Empire Transit District had a lot of happy riders during the entire month of December. There were more than 600,000 riders on the fixed route bus service. Get's gift to Bakersfield during the holiday season was free rides so that residents could save their money during this special time of year. Keep Bakersfield Beautiful. This committee continues to engage several thousand volunteers year after year to help make Bakersfield an even better place to live, work, and visit. Volunteers put in more than 17,000 hours to clean up about 385,000 pounds of litter, while others planted flowers and painted public trash cans. Leaders in Life Youth Conference. Each year, more than 120 middle and high school students throughout Kern County plan one of the largest youth conferences in the nation. This one-day event, hosted by Kern County Superintendent of Schools for the past 21 years, has grown to almost 2,000 students, listening to dynamic speakers and participating in workshops and a resource fair. Ready, Set, Back to School Health and Wellness Fair. This free annual community event put on by the Kern County Department of Child Support Services welcomes thousands of school-aged kids who receive a backpack with school supplies. This fair helps kids obtain essential services and resources so they can be successful in the school year. Now we're going to hear a message from Dr. Ravi Patel, Director of Medical Oncology and Hematology at Comprehensive Blood and Cancer Center.
As we all know, Bakersfield is certainly a very beautiful city. We have such lovely people, great businesses, and people doing great work. We, in some way, have contributed towards that and have touched the lives of many people in this community who have had cancer. And along with us, there are many others who have joined to make the lives of people in Bakersfield better. The Chamber of Commerce's event certainly celebrates and gives us an opportunity to honor, recognize, and enjoy the beautiful individuals, businesses, and accomplishments of our community. So please join us in celebrating this beautiful event for Bakersfield.
The winner of this year's A Better Bakersfield category is Give Big Kern, one day to celebrate the giving spirit of Kern County. Congratulations.
On behalf of Kern Community Foundation, I'd like to thank the Greater Bakersfield Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Beautiful Bakersfield Award Committee for this amazing honor. But in reality, the award isn't for us. The award actually is for the entire community who comes together and has since 2016 to celebrate that one day of giving in Kern County. Using the Give Big Kern online platform, raising hundreds of thousands of dollars for local nonprofits. We look forward to continuing the tradition for many years to come. Thank you.
The next category is architecture and design, the completion of a brand new interior and/or exterior building design integrating the environment with space and materials. And the nominees are Artisan Square at Frolic Ranch. This beautiful 15-acre retail center includes quality shopping, restaurants, health and beauty storefronts, banking, a gym, and an urgent care center. There is also a fountain with outdoor gathering spaces and a host of other amenities designed to complement the Bakersfield lifestyle. Bakersfield College's Vernon Valenzuela Veterans Resource Center. This brand new 4,700 square foot center is named after Vernon Valenzuela, a Vietnam combat veteran and Purple Heart recipient with strong ties to BC. It serves as a hub on campus where students are able to utilize the center's tutoring room, conference room with whiteboards and TV, lounge area, coffee bar, kitchen utilities, computer area, and outdoor patio. Countryside Market and Restaurants. After hearing about the need of a market for the communities of Rio Bravo and City in the Hills, this market was developed along Highway 178. No expense was spared, from its custom concrete flooring to rustic wood beam lighting. The space has a modern farmhouse chic feel. Inside this 6,000 square foot market houses local favorites like Smith's Bakery and Green Frog Meat Market. Kern Health Systems. The completion of the new 112,000 square foot building has brought all 420 employees into a single location. With the mission to serve some of Kern County's most vulnerable populations, location and accessibility were crucial. The building has a large cafeteria, boardroom, and beautiful courtyard that can be used by other community organizations. Its sustainable features include maximizing use of natural daylight, solar screening, water conserving plumbing fixtures, and irrigation systems. Regency Club at Highgate at Seven Oaks. This elegant clubhouse is in Seven Oaks' newest active adult community, Highgate Regents. Created by Castle & Cook, this expansive clubhouse offers amenities like a large community room with a bar and catering kitchen, state-of-the-art fitness center, and a sparkling pool and spa. The contemporary design of the clubhouse was developed by Bickle Group Architecture with interior design completed by L Design. Smitten, the second location of this popular locally owned and operated cafe, opened its doors last fall in Grand Island Village. Smitten brings together a unique design and culinary experience to the community. From morning caffeine meetings to brunch with friends or date nights, this upscale coffee house doubles as a restaurant that provides a trendy atmosphere with delicious dishes designed by Cater Design Group. Southern California Gas Company opened a new net zero energy building in Northwest Bakersfield that earned LEED Gold certification for its environmental benefits. This includes a solar energy system, drought resistant and climate appropriate landscaping, and an energy efficient air conditioning system powered by natural gas. The 31,000 square foot building also includes an employee training facility and compressed natural gas fueling station for company and public use. The Palms at San Loren, this elegant property located on Hageman Road, caters exclusively to those with assisted living and memory care needs. Some amenities include community seating areas for residents and guests to lounge indoors and outdoors, a grand fireplace, library, theater, full-service salon, formal and general dining room, cafe, and bistro. Now we are going to hear a message from John Lee Haywarden, branch manager at Emser Tile.
Good evening and welcome to the 30th Annual Beautiful Bakersfield Awards 2020 style, presented by the Greater Bakersfield Chamber of Commerce. My name is John Lee Haywarden, and on behalf of Emser Tile and Natural Stone and my fantastic team here at the branch locally on the corner of District and Stein, I am honored to present the Architect and Design category for the 4th year. The Beautiful Bakersfield Awards is an amazing event that highlights some of the great organizations, companies, groups, places, and individuals that we have in our community. While there is only one trophy given out tonight, there definitely isn't any losers. The Architect and Design category is a special one to me and my business as we work closely together with the professionals in the architect and design world. I am truly amazed and inspired at what they bring to life in our homes, communities, and business with their amazing ideas and dedication. The reason I personally volunteer on the Beautiful Bakersfield Committee is because I get to experience firsthand everything good our citizens of the community perform, and the event allows for them to be highlighted and get recognition they may not normally receive for their good works. From a son and mom team who make sandwiches and hand them out to the homeless in the park, to the Burrito Project, and many others like it over the years. Now, for what you all have been waiting for, good luck to all the nominees this evening.
And the winner of this year's Architecture and Design category is Regency Club at Highgate at Seven Oaks. Congratulations.
Castle & Cook would love to thank the judges for this award. All of the employees at Castle & Cook feel proud to be involved with the Beautiful Bakersfield Award program.
30 years and of successful building different communities throughout Bakersfield, and we're really happy to be here.
We love the Regency Clubhouse here at Highgate Regents. It is the stunning jewel to this community. It offers our residents pickleball, golf, an indoor gym, a clubhouse facility, and many social activities. Because after all, when you start with architecture and design, it doesn't matter unless the residents are living and enjoying where they're at. And though we're through COVID, we plan to continue with this legacy and the celebration of communities in our overall Bakersfield. Thank you, and cheers to everyone.
Cheers.
Next up is the Arts and Culture category, awarding efforts by a group or individual to improve or enhance the arts and culture in our community. And the nominees are Eliza McCracken. This local artist contributed her time and talent at events like a Kern Literacy Council book drive, speaking, and an exhibition for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and a display at Art Mix. Eliza volunteered and donated 10,750 books to families in need, schools, ministries, and nonprofit organizations. Bakersfield College Performing Arts Department from the BC Indoor Drumline, earning the WGI World Championship. To countless concerts, thousands of Bakersfield residents were impacted with these community performances. These productions help to further advance the local arts and culture while educating the next generation of performing artists. Bakersfield Music Theater and Stars Theater Restaurant. Last year, Bakersfield Music Theater celebrated its 50th anniversary with an 8-show season at Stars Theater Restaurant. The annual Dancing at the Stars competition raised funds to keep the theater doors open and contributed to the organization's youth workshops. BMT Stars continue to provide Bakersfield's artistic community a place to express themselves and shine in the spotlight. The theater also provides entertainment, happiness, and levity to the community, which is vital to Bakersfield's spirit. Boys and Girls Clubs of Kern County's Performing Arts Club, Music Fusion, this hardworking and enthusiastic squad of talented youth dedicates their time to promoting goodwill. They have entertained all over Bakersfield and neighboring cities for organizations such as the American Red Cross, Bakersfield Symphony Orchestra, Honor Flight, at colleges and private parties as well. Music Fusion provides encouragement and mentorship to the members at the club. Bynum and Maisie families, the Boulevard mural. Together, these families sourced and funded world-renowned artist Arlen Graff to showcase a new community mural positioned in between Tembler Brewing Company and the Boulevard. This colorful depiction of the local endangered San Joaquin kit fox brings attention and awareness to the unique fauna of Kern County. Celebrities of Magic. This series, created by magician Ron Saylor, celebrated its 100th show in June 2019. World-class performers have been featured in this family-friendly series that has entertained more than 10,000 local audience members at the Gaslight Melodrama Theater. The goal is to bring the best of the magical arts to Bakersfield at a reasonable price. Hello Bakersfield. City Councilman Andre Gonzalez and Bakersfield Museum of Art curator Rachel Magnus host a weekly podcast that highlights the best of Bakersfield. Joined by Carla Barrientos and Jesus Gonzalez, the four personalities discuss where our city's been, where it's headed in terms of arts, culture, and current events. There were more than 30 episodes produced at Studios. Jay Smith. Jay performed for the Kern County Library and Bakersfield Jazz Workshop and raised money for Children's Advocates Resource Endowment through Bakersfield's Village Fest. He taught about 50 piano students a week while performing at 130 shows throughout the year with the Jay Smith Group and Mento Buru. In addition, Jay released 2 albums. Kern Dance Alliance, this all-volunteer-led nonprofit, impacted more than 12,000 community members through enriching programs and services. KDA launched Bakersfield's first dance movement therapy program for cancer patients and survivors. KDA also presented more than 25 dance events to encourage healthy living, understanding, and acceptance. KDA provided $2,500 in community grants and scholarships to deserving dancers and organizations. Portrait of a Warrior Gallery, Kern County. This community gem celebrated its 1-year anniversary downtown. Last year, the gallery welcomed thousands of visitors, unveiled 9 new portraits, provided docent jobs to veterans, and added lighting and fencing outside. Real Acai Bowl's downtown mural. Owners Sophia and Justin Cummings commissioned local artist Jennifer Williams Cordova to paint this colorful mural at their downtown location. The mural is often used as a backdrop for photo shoots and is an Instagram hotspot. Each time a photo of this public art is shared, it's spreading a positive narrative about our city. World records. A few years ago, owner Pat Evans turned his iconic downtown record store into a unique music venue. World Records offers an intimate setting for performances from some of the best musical talents with its 600-seat theater. Over the past couple of years, there have been a few dozen concerts, including the celebration of the 100th show of the No Stinkin' Service Charge Blues series in 2019. Now we're going to hear a message from Rob Ducot, Public Affairs Manager for Kern County and Antelope Valley of Southern California Gas Company.
For more than 150 years, Southern California Gas Company has been providing clean, affordable, and reliable energy to our customers. Throughout our history, we have been involved in the communities where our customers and employees live and work. Our sponsorship of the Beautiful Bakersfield Awards is an example of this involvement. Today, we are the largest gas utility in the United States, and the gas we provide to 22 million Californians is increasingly renewable. This summer, we started receiving renewable natural gas from our third provider, a dairy consortium right here in Kern County. By 2030, our goal is to have 20% of our gas coming from renewable sources. Here in Bakersfield, last year we opened a new operations base and training center, a LEED Gold certified and net zero energy building. Renewable natural gas, our new base, and other innovations are all part of our vision to be the cleanest gas utility in North America, while delivering reliable energy and being active in our communities. SoCalGas is proud to present the Arts and Culture category to recognize these outstanding nominees.
And the winner of this year's Arts and Culture category is Portrait of a Warrior Gallery. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you so much, Bakersfield, for the win. I'm Lili Marsh. This is Sergeant Major Jason Geis. On behalf of our donors, our volunteers, our docents, and most importantly, our Gold Star families, thank you so much.
Yeah, we're here at the Portrait of a Warrior Gallery to honor our fallen, both post 9/11 and Vietnam. And our goal is to always remember and never forget. Please come down and visit Tuesday through Thursday and Saturday from 11 to 3. We won again.
Congratulations to our award recipients. We have many more to go. At this time, we would like to acknowledge the Beautiful Bakersfield committee members led by Committee Chair Christina Springstead of Quick Signs for all of their efforts and hard work to make this evening possible.
We're proud to honor all of the nominees. In addition, each nominee was featured this morning in the Bakersfield Californian, and all nominees will receive certificates and a program printed by DePrigo following the program in recognition of their contributions to making Bakersfield a better place to live. Also, the Chamber will be reaching out to this evening's winners to coordinate an award presentation. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Valley Strong Credit Union, broadcast sponsor Castle & Cook, award sponsor Raymond's Trophy and Awards, and media sponsor KGET TV 17. And a very special thank you to all of tonight's nominees. Your contributions to our community are so appreciated.
Our next category tonight is education, efforts by an educator, project, or school or college that promotes or benefits education in our city at all levels. And here are the nominees. Bakersfield College Mesa and Umoja A-Step programs. Both Mesa and Umoja programs are coordinated by dedicated leaders. The Umoja African American Success Through Excellence and Persistence program aims to increase student success and retention rates by providing a statewide network that utilizes cultural capital to empower students. Similarly, the Mesa program also increases the success rates for students in the sciences. They encourage students to consider STEM careers. Erin Areola, this inspiring instructor for the Bakersfield Adult School Culinary Arts program, works at helping students who have little to no experience or education on professionalism, communication, team building, and job-seeking skills to gain employment. Students employ these skills while serving lunch to the public at Cafe 1600, located in America's Job Center. Gustavo Luna, owner and director of Kern Tutoring. Gustavo goes above and beyond to provide quality educational training and resources to children. He helps with referrals to shelters and food banks and trains tutors to become better teachers. In his free time, Gustavo has volunteered to build mini libraries for students in East Bakersfield. He's given various presentations at events and is a mentor to other young professionals. Joy O'Hara, this Foothill High School teacher, works with students who have autism. Last year, Joy, her students, and staff developed a musical adaptation of the film The Greatest Showman to highlight the importance of celebrating differences. Her students shared the powerful message of love, perseverance, and acceptance with the community. Kern Education Pledge. Local leaders have been meeting the past few years to develop a comprehensive strategic approach to education in Kern County. Last year, all 47 Kern County K-12 school districts, Kern Community College District, Taft College, and Cal State Bakersfield agreed to participate in this pledge. A common kindergarten readiness assessment was piloted in Kern County's 2 largest school districts and is now used by 15 school districts in the county. Kern Urban Teacher Residency Program. The Teacher Preparation Program is a partnership between Cal State Bakersfield and Bakersfield City School District. KUTR is dedicated to educating highly prepared teacher candidates through implementation of unique and closely aligned coursework and clinical practice methods that are jointly developed by CSUB and BCSD educators. To date, 4 cohorts of Kern urban resident and mentor teachers have worked to engage with the community and change the landscape of teacher preparation. Kern County Museum, Lori Brock Discovery Center's Steamtown. Thanks to the generosity of Chevron, this room that sat empty for the past 7 years was rebuilt with a focus on technical education. Steamtown is a celebration of Kern County landmark businesses while supporting the exploration of STEAM-based education. Children can learn calculative skills, explore technology, and use their imaginations. It is estimated that nearly 20,000 young visitors will visit during the year. Melissa Richard. This teacher developed and implemented a farm-to-table program at Rosedale Middle School with goals of educating students about agriculture, environmental science, and healthy living through a hands-on curriculum. Students get to choose the plants they wish to grow and the dishes that they make with the produce, which encourages them to try new healthy foods. Michael Russo, this instructor at Kern's Regional Occupational Center, developed and implemented a comprehensive teenage entrepreneurship program. Relying upon his 30 years of experience as a small business owner and 25+ years as an educator, Michael challenges and engages students to embrace the entrepreneurial mindset and to launch actual for-profit and nonprofit micro businesses while still in school. Kern High School District Construction Trades Program at the Regional Occupational Center. Through the leadership of Kern High School superintendents and ROC administrators, the construction trades, along with other career readiness programs, were created to serve our local young talent to help them transition from high school into becoming productive members of our community. The goal was to provide the next generation of framers, plumbers, electricians, and carpenters an introduction into a skill set that could fill the demand of a depreciated local labor force. Valley Strong Credit Union. Valley Strong Credit Union, formerly Kern Schools Federal Credit Union, takes great pride in going beyond what is expected of a financial institution. From financial workshops to community donations, sponsorships, and partnerships, Valley Strong has been at the forefront of helping individuals throughout our area achieve a higher standard of living and commitment to our region. Over the past year, Valley Strong participated in more activities and causes than at any other time in its more than 80-year history. Their employees provided financial literacy courses and participated in school programs and events.
Good evening. My name is Jamie Spatella, and I'm an Era Energy Public Affairs Representative for Kern County. It is our honor to once again support the Beautiful Bakersfield Award for Education. We congratulate all of the wonderful nominees for this category. Era Energy is an oil and gas producer supplying 25% of energy needs for Californians, and we're headquartered right here in Bakersfield. Since Era's founding in 1997, we have proudly supported a number of programs that provide educational opportunities and mentorship here in the greater Bakersfield area. We truly believe in the power of education and how that transforms lives. Like our energy, we believe that education helps power great todays and better tomorrows. Era is honored to invest in students and educators, and we are happy to celebrate some outstanding candidates tonight. Good luck to all of the nominees.
And the winner of this year's education category is Kern Urban Teacher Residency Program. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Holly Gonzalez. I am the Educational Coordinator for the Kern Urban Teacher Residency Program at CSU Bakersfield. On behalf of our whole staff, our team of mentors, of residents, cohorts 1 through 5, and everybody else who supports our crew, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts, not only for this nomination, but for this amazing award in the education category. We're super excited to continue to grow qualified, passionate educators to serve the kiddos in Kern County. Thank you.
Moving on now to health, which recognizes an individual, group, or organization impacting healthy living in Bakersfield above and beyond the normal scope of activities through education, prevention, or medical services. And the nominees are Adventist Health Bakersfield AIS Cancer Center. This center wanted to strongly encourage women at the Bakersfield Women's Business Conference to take care of themselves in honor of Diane Williams, chairwoman of the 2018 BWBC, who died from breast cancer. Adventist hosted a free breast screening in May. There were 61 patients screened at the AIS Cancer Center and Quest Imaging. Art and Spirituality Center of Mercy and Memorial Hospitals, Acoustic Remedies program. Soothing musical sounds are shared with patients and staff by trained music specialists in this program, which operates at Mercy Southwest and Mercy Downtown. Listening, singing along, and moving to the beat of the music, meditating and playing an instrument helps to improve physical and emotional health and well-being. Some of the benefits include improving sleep, lower risk of stroke, lower cholesterol levels, lower blood pressure, decreased mood swings, and lower stress. Baby Cafe Bakersfield. Throughout last year, Baby Cafe Bakersfield was pleased to welcome more than 340 families for assistance, education, and clinical care in the area of infant feeding and lactation. Through its unique combination of evidence-based practice, skilled lactation care, and peer support, Baby Cafe makes it possible for parents to breastfeed their babies longer. Bakersfield College's Rural Health Equity and Learning Collaborative, with a goal to improve of health and well-being of residents of Bakersfield and other California Central Valley communities. Bakersfield College launched Rural Heal. This large-scale collaborative seeks to create a community-engaged research policy center focused on advancing rural health, equity, and well-being to improve social and economic mobility of families through research projects and pilot programs in our Central Valley. Bakersfield Family Medical Center Heritage Physician Network, second annual Senior Health Expo. BFMC HPN staff, along with senior citizens and high school volunteers, came together to provide free flu shots, blood glucose, cholesterol, and blood pressure checks to its more than 400 attendees. There were health education professionals to assist the senior community with the challenges of eating right and keeping fit. Low-impact exercise classes were demonstrated live, and seniors were invited to participate. Centric Health. One of the many contributions from Centric Health was a $2,500 check presented to the Bakersfield Police Activities League, a nonprofit organization where police officers and other community members volunteer as coaches, mentors, role models, and friends to children in our community. This multi-specialty group practice opened Centric Urgent Care in the Southwest to help patients get the highest quality of care so they can get better and feel healthy as quickly as possible. Bakersfield Recovery Services, Inc., Lincoln Street Retreat Perinatal Services. This resource has continued to save and change the lives of pregnant women stuck in the vicious cycles of drug addiction and homelessness. Through generous community donations, the 7 facility bedrooms used by expecting mothers and later their newborns were remodeled, refurbished, and redecorated. Level Fitness. This fitness studio has not only brought a challenging, unique workout to Bakersfield, but owners Christy Wintberg and Nicole Lazzarini have donated to numerous local charities and nonprofit organizations. Some of those donations included private parties to be auctioned off to benefit organizations like League of Dreams, ADAKC, and Marley's Mutts, to name a few. They also donated free classes to attendees of the Overcome Her Women's Conference. Orange Theory Fitness. This new fitness center wanted to paint the town orange, and they did just that. For Breast Cancer Awareness Month, they had burpees for boobies. Every dollar donated was equivalent to 1 burpee that the coaches had to do. Orange Theory participated in the annual Turkey Trot Run that benefits the Bakersfield Homeless Center and delivered a bunch of gifts for resident families of the Ronald McDonald House. Orange Theory also promoted local businesses by having them come into the studio as vendors to talk about their products. Osteostrong Bakersfield. Chances are you've probably seen Osteostrong at countless community events to not only promote their new business, but educate the public on the importance of healthy bones and how the entire human body works together. They provided the community with complimentary passes and scanned more than 1,000 people's feet for free to educate them on bone health. Donations were made to Wine, Women, and Shoes, Bakersfield Women's Business Conference, and other local charities. Telehealth Docs Medical Group, through its partnership with Kern Family Healthcare, Telehealth Docs was able to provide additional specialty care to the underserved residents of Bakersfield. This local business expanded to include additional services and specialty physicians for endocrinology, behavioral health, and infectious disease. Telehealth Docs has also reached out to the surrounding Kern County areas to provide specialty services. Here is a message now from Dr. Vinod Kumar of the Heart, Vascular, and Leg Center.
Greetings. I'm Dr. Kumar, Medical Director of the Heart, Vascular, and Leg Center and Diabetic Foot and Wound Center. We are honored and privileged tonight to sponsor this health category. My grandfather always taught us to acknowledge and recognize and appreciate the people who advance in the areas of education and health. we are very passionate about helping as well. And that's why we started Diabetic Foot and Wound Center recently to bring new technology, especially for patients with diabetic foot. Because these diabetic patients develop wounds or sores on their foot and eventually end up needing amputation. And that's what we are doing. We have an amputation prevention program. And I ask everyone in the community to help and have an amputation-free Kern County. Thank you.
And the winner of this year's health category is Adventist Health Bakersfield AIS Cancer Center. Congratulations.
Kiyoshi Tamano with Adventist Health, and we just want to thank the Greater Bakersfield Chamber of Commerce. At the AIS Cancer Center, we are honored to be nominated, of course, and to win this health category. We strongly believe not only in treating cancer patients, but getting out there and helping prevent cancer in our community. That's why we do screenings on a regular basis. And even amid COVID-19, we want to encourage people to still get that preventative care because it can save lives. Thank you guys so much.
Humanitarian Group is our next category, a group whose personal volunteer efforts have made a significant impact in the community. And here are the nominees. Bakersfield North Rotary. Since 1942, Bakersfield North Rotary has been serving and meeting the needs of North Bakersfield through community service, donations, and scholarships. Last year, the BNR Foundation donated $4,000 for back-to-school shopping, granted $62,000 to organizations throughout Kern County, and provided $25,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors who are members of the Interact clubs from North and Frontier high schools. Brookdale Riverwalk. This senior living community provided a Random Acts of Kindness Day. Residents and associates of Brookdale Riverwalk delivered carnations and kindness cards to anyone they came across. There were more than 600 carnations delivered to people at grocery stores, parks, the fire department, hall ambulance, hospitals, doctors' offices, and schools. CityServe. Last year, CityServe sent 210 truckloads of surplus goods from major retailers and distributed them to 109 churches of all denominations in Kern County, which resulted in 20,000 households that received help. CityServe distributed backpacks, sleeping bags, and goods to help our homeless. CityServe is also partnering with Bakersfield College and the County of Kern to provide job skills training to those who are living in our local shelters. Flood Bakersfield Ministries Incorporated. This organization engaged with nearly 1,000 individuals and coordinated more than 2,200 volunteer hours where students and community members were able to participate in meeting the needs of people experiencing homelessness. Flood staff played a primary role in the 2019 point-in-time count, serving on the planning committee, designing the maps for teams, and serving as team leads. Flood provided nearly 9,000 service referrals to those on the streets. Miss Kern County. More than 100 events and nearly 2,000 hours of philanthropy and community service were served last year, while $500,000 was raised. The Miss Kern County Queen Ambassadors serve in this organization for 1 year by participating in community service projects. As community influencers and leaders, they inspire, promote, and create positive social change and a healthy lifestyle that nurtures and develops community members through building a better community that is inclusive for all. Mopars of Bakersfield. This small group of car enthusiast friends have a passion for helping others. For the past several years, they have held an annual car show to raise funds to donate to the Bakersfield Ronald McDonald House. Last year, they donated $19,000 and have helped to sponsor 4 rooms in the house. Wheels for Bakersfield. This organization gives back to the community through generous donations from friends who have mobility equipment that they can donate. Wheels for Bakersfield rehabilitates the equipment and gives it away to those who are unable to afford the wheelchairs. They have built a loaner program for those who don't have backup chairs. Zero Waste Bakersfield. This eco-conscious business program highlights local businesses that make efforts to reduce waste output. These businesses receive signage as well as mention in the ZWB Business Guide and on social media. Last year, they mobilized 49 volunteers to clean up Hart Park, including fishing trash out of the lake and organizing a canned food drive to benefit the Renegade Food Pantry at Bakersfield College. And now here's a video from Megan Lopez, Public Affairs Representative at Chevron.
At Chevron, we put people at the center of everything we do. We aim to advance human progress and strengthen the Bakersfield community through our partnerships, volunteerism, and contributions while remaining committed to delivering affordable, reliable, and ever cleaner energy to achieve long-term economic prosperity in Kern County. On behalf of Chevron, I would like to congratulate all the nominees and commend you on the social projects completed this year. Thank you for your human energy to make Kern County a better place to work and live. It is my pleasure to present to you this year's Beautiful Bakersfield Humanitarian Group Award.
And the winner of this year's Humanitarian Group category is Bakersfield North Rotary. Congratulations.
As a member of Bakersfield North Rotary for the past 12 years, I'm continually humbled and inspired by the humanitarian efforts of our club members and those in 35,000 clubs around the globe. It is on behalf of all of our members that I accept this prestigious award. Thank you so much to the Chamber, God, and all the nominees who make Bakersfield the best place to live, work, and serve. Thank you.
There are so many wonderful humanitarian individuals whose personal volunteer efforts have made a significant impact in our community. And the nominees are Amado Verostegui. Whenever Amado has a free moment, he gives his time, energy, and ideas to local organizations. He serves on Kern's American Heart Association Go Red Committee, Children First Campaign Board of Directors, volunteers to help at ADAKC at the Wine, Women, and Shoes event, and has attended and financially supported various nonprofit runs. He also helped raise more than $20,000 for a nonprofit that provides medical services to the underserved and less fortunate. Andrea Hansen, celebrating 30 years in the arts industry. Andrea has devoted her life to dance and the arts. Last year, she celebrated 6 years of serving on the Fox Theater Foundation and served on the Arts and Humanities Executive Advisory Council at Cal State Bakersfield, where she helped to raise funds for student scholarships and served as a mentor. Andrea's role as president with the Kern Dance Alliance is volunteer-based because she feels a sense of responsibility to impact the future of the arts while engaging the next generation of art leaders. Debbie Armand, as the president and founder of the nonprofit Be Finally Free, Debbie's goal is to give hope to the hopeless and restore families that have been impacted by incarceration and addiction. Last year, 4,600 people in Kern County were impacted by her efforts. Debbie inspires people to make better life choices and gives them life skills that they need to be successful through classes, speaking engagements, counseling, mentoring, and community outreach. Hattie Ballard, after her second battle with breast cancer 2 years ago, Hattie decided to quit her job and follow her dreams of operating a small business, Bliss Cookie Dough. Hattie, her husband and son are out at weekly farmers markets to spread the word and inspire others to follow their bliss because tomorrow's never promised. She helps to spread a bit of happiness wherever she goes and has helped newly diagnosed individuals have faith. Jacqueline Allen. Through her Apple Core project and the Hens Roost Farmers Market, Jacqueline has helped to organize monthly hot meals to the Tropicana Motel off Union Avenue. There are hundreds living on and off that location, including children. Last year, she partnered with other agencies to bring healthy eating and activities to the David Nelson Pocket Park in East Bakersfield. There were hundreds at that park every month to access food, food boxes, activities, and a sense of community. Mari Perez Dowling. In January 2019, Mari attended the United Way New CEO Summit in Virginia. She was chosen as United Way worldwide spokesperson for media because of the work she'd accomplished in such a short time and the vision of operating a modern organization. Mari also paid a visit to Capitol Hill with Congressman Kevin McCarthy, and he gifted $5,000 to United Way's education programs. Natisha Johnson. This humanitarian lends a hand wherever it's needed. From moderating and being a speaker at numerous community events to serving on boards such as the Fox Theater Foundation, Bakersfield Women's Business Conference, and Centric Health Foundation. Natisha's also helped to collect and donate backpacks to kids, turkeys to families at Thanksgiving, and clothing and toys to kids at Christmas. Reuben Rosales. Each Tuesday, Reuben and a few friends go to Hart Park to clean up the riverbed. Reuben pays for liners, cans, and tools to pick up trash for the project. He has done this service act for almost 7 years, and each year he continues to adopt a broader portion of the park. Also, Reuben's fundraiser each second Sunday of the month at Happy Jack's raised $18,000 last year for the Bakersfield Ronald McDonald House. Here's a message now from Bruce Peters, President and CEO of Dignity Health Mercy Hospitals, and Ken Keller, President and CEO of Memorial Hospital.
Hi, I'm Bruce Peters. And I'm Ken Keller.
Dignity Health is very pleased to once again partner with the Greater Bakersfield Chamber of Commerce to bring tonight's presentation of the Beautiful Bakersfield Awards.
The Beautiful Bakersfield Awards are a local treasure showcasing what makes this place we call home so special.
And tonight, we honor a very special individual who portrays many of the traits that we at Dignity Health aspire to. Those along with our 3,000 employees here in the Bakersfield community.
Human kindness brings out the best in all of us, and tonight, the honoree receiving this award was chosen because his purpose is to make all of our lives a little better.
So from all of us at Dignity Health, join us with the Greater Bakersfield Chamber in honoring this special individual.
The winner of this year's Humanitarian Individual category is Reuben Rosales. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Reuben Rosales. I would like to thank you very much for nominating me to get the award for the Bakersfield Chamber of Commerce for the year of 2020 Humanitarian Award. And I consider it an honor to be able to do something useful for this community.
Over this past year, there have been so many buildings being updated and new businesses moving in, which brings us to the next category, renovation and tenant improvement. Is the completion of a renovated design that upgrades an existing structure and/or incorporates the use of landscaping to enhance the aesthetic value of the property. And the nominees are Boys and Girls Club of Kern County, Armstrong Youth Center. The 22-year-old Armstrong Youth Center struggled with a leaky roof for years. Leaks that would cause portions of the center to be closed to club members' activities, including games and events in the gym, art instruction in the studio, and tournaments in the game room. Roof repairs had been on the club's wish list for many years, along with adding solar. So last January, Era Energy donated $289,000 for a new roof and rooftop solar. The project was completed by Streamline Solar and Wilson Brothers Roofing. Dignity Health Sports Complex. In an effort to provide a home for youth sports and mentorship, the Central Valley's first indoor multi-sports complex has given thousands of kids a place to stay active and be safe. Formerly occupied by the Track House, this venue underwent indoor renovations. The campus now features 2 weight room areas, more than 3,000 square feet dedicated to leadership and education sessions, and 5 basketball courts that can be transformed to accommodate other sports. Dot and Ott. In April 2019, owners Jeremy and Jessica Blackwell turned their passion and dreams into a reality by opening this unique restaurant and market in downtown that uses produce from their local organic farm. After finding their location on 18th Street, it took them months to completely get their old building up to code. Pushing through theft and vandalism delays, they gutted everything to provide office space, a larger kitchen, and an added outdoor patio. Fairfield Inn and Suites Bakersfield Central by Marriott. A $3 million eco-friendly interior renovation and exterior facelift was completed on this 30-year-old building that was formerly the Clarion Hotel on Rosedale Highway. Implementing green construction standards included the use of natural lighting in public areas, energy-efficient guest rooms with elements like low-flow shower heads, and compact fluorescent bulbs, and recycling. Kern County Museum Trolley Station Events Center. The 3,000 square foot room with its 30-foot ceilings was reimagined as an 1890s waiting room in a railroad station. This new event center received updated wall surfaces, specialized lighting, a butler's pantry was created to support catering, and an antique bar was refurbished to serve beverages. The interior doors came from the historic Southern Pacific Station on Baker Street. The centerpiece is an authentic 1912 electric streetcar that used to run in East Bakersfield. Most of the work was completed by museum staff, and local subcontractors were used when needed. Bakersfield College's Memorial Stadium. Throughout the spring and summer of 2019, the historic Memorial Stadium underwent a $12.5 million renovation with state-of-the-art surfaces installed to the playing field and surrounding track. The new Mondo high-performance track is internationally regarded as the premier track surface, while the football field has artificial turf that is permanently decorated with Bakersfield College logos. Native Fox Collective. When sisters Amy and Kelly Davis started their remodel on the building that sits across the street from the Padre Hotel, their goal was to make their women's clothing boutique feel like a home away from home. This square building was constructed in the 80s, so the vision was modern white with a little rustic warmth. With a cobblestone parking lot, soft whimsical greenscaping, and reclaimed wood features, this atmosphere leaves the twins and their customers with a sense of joy. Rodriguez and Associates. Daniel Rodriguez and Joel Andreessen purchased the vacant building on the corner of Truxton Avenue and M Street to house the growing law firm, Rodriguez and Associates. The project entailed converting the former gym to a modern-day law office. The interior of the building was gutted and the outdated exterior was stripped away. Jeffrey Krause was the project architect. Tom Janino and Lotta Rodriguez spearheaded the interior design aspects. The general contractor was Pyramid Construction. Exterior art and furniture design was carried out by David Coffey and Lourdes Garcia. Bakersfield Ronald McDonald House. The small but mighty house went through a large renovation that nearly doubled in size and now has 7 guest rooms, closets for guest storage, adjoining bathrooms, a fireplace, living room, laundry room, full kitchen, storage lockers, and office space for employees. This expansion couldn't have happened without the help of local community members. Leadership team AbbVie, trade contractors, Klassen Corporation, Dave Packer Custom Homes, and Paul Dannon's Architect, and Dignity Health, along with other generous local organizations. The 1800 owners purchased the former Security Trust Bank on the corner of 18th and Chester. Their goal was to open their contemporary restaurant and bar to help make downtown Bakersfield a destination for visitors and residents to shop, dine, and spend time with friends and family. The owners were careful to preserve some of the original charm of the historic building, such as the original mosaic floors and exposed brick, while making the space a fun environment. The exterior renovation provides outdoor patio dining. The Cat People. This project took almost 2 years to complete, from fundraising the money to the design and remodel of this building. This feline sanctuary houses 78 cats and kittens in a unique environment of beautiful colors, music, aromatherapy, bridges, and outdoor catios that were designed and renovated by volunteers. The larger renovations, like the floors and entry, were completed by a contracting company. Next up is a video from KGET's General Manager Derek Jeffrey, who knows a thing or two about renovations after our studio was remodeled earlier this year.
Hello and good evening, if you're watching live. Unless this is DVR'd, and then, well, just hello. My name is Derek Jeffrey, and I'm the Vice President General Manager for KGT, TV 17, and the 2020 Chairman for the Greater Bakersfield Chamber. Had we been in person, we each would have been asked, and asked others dozens of times, how are you doing? Good. How's business? Good. So I'm glad we got that out of the way tonight. It would have been wonderful to see each and every one of you in person for this event. Well, with the exception of Mike George. There are 11 local businesses representing this category for renovation, tenant improvement. There's an old line that holds true in most scenarios, that competition brings out the best in product and the worst in people. This event, however, the Beautiful Bakersfield Awards, is not a competition. I truly believe this highlights, showcases from small to large organizations doing so much good in our community. And that is why KGT continues to support and promote the showcasing of good in my hometown. And with that, the Beautiful Bakersfield Award for Renovation Tenant Improvement goes to... This isn't it. This is a card from my grandma from 5 months ago for my birthday and Christmas, and $1. So thank you, Grammy. I love you. Can I get the card, please? Thank you. Here it is. The 1800. Congratulations. You've won the renovation tenant improvement and $1.
And we are happy to accept this award on their behalf.
Before we continue, we'd like to take a moment to remind all of the nominees we will be presenting the Chairman's Award at the end of the show. This award is chosen from among all nominee submissions and given to the nominee that is recognized for overall excellence. Now on to our next category. This is the youth category. The next few categories are always our favorite to highlight. Our youth, which recognizes an individual or group from kindergarten to 8th grade that through personal involvement and endeavors has answered the challenge of good citizenship. And the nominees are Autumn Moreno. You're never too young to make a difference is the motto Autumn lives by. She completed more than 600 hours of community service last year and was inducted into the Miss Kern County Honor Society. She supported and advocated for many different organizations. She worked at the Children Miracle Network Telethon and spends her Fridays at Beardsley Elementary School reading to kids and helping them with classwork. Emma Ray Sandeen. Last year, Emma completed her 4th year of participating in the Runnin' for the House event to benefit the Bakersfield Ronald McDonald House. In just a few short weeks, she raised $2,400 through social media posts, having a yard sale and asking loved ones to make donations. At only 10 years, Emma's also volunteered her time to help honor flight and Reads Across America. Leah Montiel. Leah is a girl who loves her community and has a huge empathy for those in need. This young girl's completed more than 180 volunteer hours serving community events like the Bakersfield Marathon and Kern Dance Alliance's National Dance Day. Leah also baked cupcakes and sold them to donate almost $500 to Toys for Tots. Here's a special message from Thomas Brill, partner and personal injury attorney at Young Woolridge LLP.
Hi, I'm Thomas Brill. I'm an attorney and a partner at Young Woolridge. Young Woolridge is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Beautiful Bakersfield Awards. As a law firm that's been a part of this community for over 80 years, Young Woolridge has worked closely with many of the past nominees and award winners, as well as current nominees. This year in particular, we're proud to be a sponsor of the Youth Awards category. We wish all of the nominees the best of luck, and we look forward to seeing them as part of our business community in the future. We'd also like to thank the Greater Bakersfield Chamber of Commerce for helping businesses to help each other. Good luck, and everyone have a great evening.
The winner of this year's youth category is Autumn Moreno. Congratulations, Autumn, and congratulations to all of our nominees.
It is an honor to accept this award on behalf of my service to our great community and its members. Thank you to the Bakersfield Chamber of Commerce for your support. Thank you to our multiple community organizations for allowing me to share my passion with them. Thank you to the Miss Kern County organization for giving me the platform to make a change in our community. To my sister Queen Leah, let's keep working together to make a change, one service project at a time. Thank you.
Here now are more inspiring stories with the young adult category, which is an individual or group from 14 to 20 years old that through personal involvement and endeavors has answered the challenge of good citizenship. And the nominees are Christian Youth Film Society Incorporated. The 25th Annual Christian Youth Film Festival had more than 500 young people attend with family and friends to celebrate young filmmakers and their visual stories of faith, hope, and love. 2 film camps encouraged and equipped young filmmakers through hands-on production of short movies taught by industry professionals. Garces Memorial High School Honor Flight Club. The club was responsible for setting up all the chairs, tables, and place settings at each monthly Honor Flight breakfast for 200 to 300 people. This group also hosted its annual Veterans Day celebration and presented a check for $3,000 that they raised by having a bake sale at all home soccer games. Jim Burke Education Foundation Dream Builders Team Greetings from Bakersfield. Last year's team created a unique project, a book to promote our city titled Greetings from Bakersfield, a celebration of our people. The decision to create and publish a 40-page photo book about Bakersfield was to change the perception of their hometown. It deflects the common stigmas leveled against Bakersfield and replaces them with an understanding of the strong sense of community pride that exists by highlighting what makes our town exceptional, the people. Jovi Mongold. This 14-year-old certainly had a busy year as she selflessly put in 400 volunteer hours. She held the California Towel Drive during the summer to benefit the mission at Kern County and collected more than 1,500 quality towels. Jovi started her own nonprofit, Be for Others, meaning be blessed by blessing others. Through her nonprofit, scholarships will be given to students solely based on their volunteerism in the community. Wow, these kids are so impressive. Now we hear from Mary Barlow, Kern County Superintendent of Schools.
KCSOS is honored to be a sponsor of the Greater Bakersfield Chamber of Commerce's 2020 Beautiful Bakersfield Awards for the category of Young Adult. This category recognizes an individual or group from 14 to 20 years old that through personal involvement and endeavors has answered the challenge of good citizenship. As educators, we are blessed to see the amazing talents that exist among our young adults throughout Bakersfield and Kern County. Our young adults are resilient, smart, and dedicated to community. There are countless stories of young people making a difference in the lives of others, and we are proud to celebrate them. Congratulations to all of the nominees this evening. You make our community a great place to live, and we applaud all of you.
The winner of this year's Young Adult category is Jovi Mongold. Congratulations, Jovi.
Thank you so much, Bakersfield. I'm so incredibly grateful. My California towel drive for the mission at Kern County was a huge success. I received donations from Sacramento and as far as New York. More than 1,500 towels at a value of $9,000 were donated in just over 2 weeks. Did you know that on average the mission provides 6,600 showers per month? That's a lot of towels. Everyone is someone's somebody. And always remember, be blessed by blessing others.
Let's move on now to highlighting the amazing work from young professionals, individuals from 21 to 40 years old, whose efforts truly impacted and enhanced the quality of life in our community. The nominees are Alison Baptiste. As a social worker at Greater Bakersfield Legal Assistance, Alison assisted homeless clients in receiving employment income or government benefits and helped them get into permanent housing. She also served as chair of the Bakersfield Kern Regional Homeless Collaborative's Homeless Youth Committee, joined Junior League of Bakersfield, and donated her time to teach a mental health first aid course to staff members at the Alliance Against Family Violence and Sexual Assault and other organizations. Amanda DiGiacomo, filled with entrepreneurial spirit, Amanda started her business, Atlas Financial Solutions, last year. Her firm offers affordable accounting to local small business owners. Throughout the year, she attended community pop-up events to offer free consultations with business owners and spoke at numerous workshops. She was instrumental in chartering the NABO nonprofit and serves as a brand coordinator for Overcome Her, an organization dedicated to helping women build their confidence. April Maserio, as owner of April & Co. Photography, April's mission has been to unite her abilities and community for the greater good. She uses her talents to photograph local events and nonprofits, either in kind or at a discounted rate, as well as donate private sessions at silent auctions. April's also the publisher of Simply Stockdale, a neighborhood magazine dedicated to creating positive, uplifting stories and awareness. On Christmas, April spearheaded a group of friends and family to serve hot chocolate, 100 breakfast burritos, and gift warm clothing and hygiene kits to the homeless. Benny Parlan. In an industry where farm workers are not only treated fairly and are not provided with benefits, Benny, CEO of California Harvesters, Inc., and his company make sure every employee is treated with respect and dignity. He provides his staff with robust health care, professional and personal growth opportunities. With help from his administrative team, Benny created more than 1,500 high-quality farm labor jobs with growers in the Bakersfield community. Emma Goss, this reporter at Bakersfield Eyewitness News, saw a need and worked to improve it. In late 2018, Emma founded Bakersfield Jewish Young Professionals, a growing group dedicated to increasing Jewish participation in the community. They build social connections with other Jewish professionals in their 20s and 30s. Their group volunteered at the Bakersfield Ronald McDonald House and Windwell's Preserve. They helped to plan the Jewish Food Festival. Emma also teaches Jewish studies to kids at Temple Beth El. Justin Cummings, this entrepreneur who owns Rio Acai Bowls, Lights, Camera, Action Cinema, Beacon Studios, and Room 82, generously donated his time and talents of video production to various organizations. Justin traveled to different parts of Bakersfield and Kern County to film with businesses and developments to get the best shots for the city and county's rebranding video. He also donated to nonprofits like Thumbs Up Cancer Down and Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Leslie Bonds. As the youngest administrator at Bakersfield College, Leslie serves as the Director of Student Success and Equity and was recognized as one of Bakersfield Life magazine's 20 under 40, known for committing long hours with a smile. She works tirelessly not only on campus, but is often traveling and meeting with other educators and advocates of higher education throughout the county, state, and nation. Lionel Montelongo Jr. During the 2019 school year, Lionel helped to create the Nichols Elementary Rise Mentoring Club with the goal to educate at-risk students on the qualities of respect, integrity, success, and education. The group meets every Tuesday and Thursday, and data has shown an improvement in more than 80% of the participating students. These students were able to learn and improve goal setting, life skills, and education planning. Scott Salters, the Senior Associate at Cushman & Wakefield Pacific Commercial Realty Advisors, not only excels at work, but also with his charity work. Scott stays busy as a member of the Active 2030 Club, which has given him the opportunity to create friendships and endless opportunities to serve the children of Kern County. He also served on League of Dreams Summer Beer and Wine Festival Committee and supported the American Heart Association by promoting a heart-healthy lifestyle. Here's a message now from Brandon Ivey, CEO of Strata Credit Union.
Strata Credit Union is proud to present this year's Beautiful Bakersfield Young Professional of the Year Award. We're also proud to be sponsoring this year's Bakersfield Young Professionals program. Strata Credit Union has been serving Bakersfield for over 70 years, so investing in our future leaders is very important to us. This year we have 9 very deserving nominees. Unfortunately, only one can win. However, we look forward to the contributions of all in the years to come. Good luck.
And the winner of this year's Young Professional category is Alison Baptiste. Congratulations, Alison.
I want to say thank you so much for this award. I also just want to say thank you to everyone that works at Greater Bakersfield Legal Assistance and all the individuals and the agencies within Bakersfield Kern Regional Homeless Collaborative. Keep fighting for those individuals experiencing homelessness. Keep doing that good work that all of you do. We can't do it without all of each other. Also, I want to say thank you to my husband, Brian, and my family and friends who always support me in everything that I do. I appreciate all of you. I hope you all have a great evening. Thank you.
We are now moving on to the 5 categories that recognize businesses in our community. These categories were judged by the Chamber's Executive Board of Directors. This is always a tough category, Business Person of the Year, which is a local business owner, manager, whose efforts truly impact and enhance the quality of life in our community. And the nominees are Christina Springstead, Quick Signs Incorporated. When she is not running Quick Signs, you can find Christina spending her free time giving back to numerous organizations. She serves on the leadership committee of her church's women's ministry, serves on committees and a council for the chamber, was 2019 president of the Kern County Builders Exchange, and served on the event planning committee for Farm to Tableau. John Paul Lake, Kern Venture Group. A couple of years ago, JP created Kern Venture Group, the first ever angel investor fund for local entrepreneurs. This group reviewed more than 200 pitch decks and made investments in 6 companies. JP has dedicated hundreds of hours to supporting the development of a stronger entrepreneurial ecosystem in Kern County. He is one of the founders of the Kern Initiative for Talent and Entrepreneurship. Marvin Fuller, M&S Security Services Incorporated. As the president of M&S Security Services, Marvin does all he can to help Kern County stay safe from criminals and help them protect their homes and businesses. With a huge heart for Bakersfield, he is a block captain for the Downtown Business Association, serves on the board at the Mission at Kern County, and is active in his Rotary. Let's take a trip to the outlets at Tejon and hear now from Barry Zoller, Senior Vice President of Corporate Communications and Investor Relations for the Tejon Ranch Company.
Hi, I'm Barry Zoller, and welcome to Tejon Ranch, where we've been engaged in various kinds of businesses since 1843. Today we're at one of our newer operations, the outlets at Tejon, which opened 6 years ago. And a year later, it was awarded the Chairman's Award at the 2015 Beautiful Bakersfield Awards. We appreciate all of you who have made the outlets your shopping destination of choice. Tejon Ranch has been a longtime supporter and member of the Greater Bakersfield Chamber, and we're pleased to be one of the sponsors of this year's Beautiful Bakersfield Awards, which showcases the people and businesses that make our community boundless and better. Congratulations to all the nominees in the category of Business Person of the Year. And for the announcement of tonight's award winner, let's go back to the studio.
The winner of this year's Business Person of the Year goes to John Paul Lake, Kern Venture Group. Congratulations.
Thank you, Greater Bakersfield Chamber of Commerce and the committee for honoring me with Business Person of the Year. I want to acknowledge my co-founder and co-managing partner, David Higdon, also our general partners and our 11 limited partners who helped get Kern Venture Group off the ground. From over 340 submissions, we've invested in 9 companies to date. 2 of them are local, and 2 of them are from founders who grew up in Bakersfield. Looking ahead, we're working on ways to expand access to capital in our community for aspiring entrepreneurs and also to connect them with more resources and support so that they can build the businesses of the future. I hope in the future that some of our companies might be accepting this award. Thank you.
The next category is Corporation of the Year, which recognizes a corporation whose volunteer hours and/or financial donations have made a meaningful difference. And the nominees are Erin Energy LLC. ERA employees are known and respected for their community involvement. ERA is much more than just an employer because it encourages community involvement for its employees. They attend events, support causes, and work to make our communities stronger. Team ERA stuffs food baskets at Thanksgivings, walks to raise money for cancer research, donates to children in the local emergency shelters, and supports community reading and STEM programs. Adventist Health. Adventist Health Bakersfield Medical Center is living God's love by inspiring health, wholeness, and hope, both inside their facility and outside in our community. In 2019, Adventist Health's volunteer hours totaled more than 24,000. The hospital contributed a grand total of $33 million in health, education, research, and care. Adventist Health Bakersfield also held free health screenings. Bakersfield College, to address the urgent need of workforce education, BC has been innovating, driving educational justice across the region and serving as a catalyst for change in the community. In the past 5 years, BC's massively improved college access by expanding its outreach to rural communities. Last year, BC earned several recognitions and awards for its programs. The college organized and hosted 3 statewide summits on Rural Poverty and Health Equity Summit, Intersegmental Pathway Symposium, and Faculty Diversification and Hiring Meeting. Bakersfield Condors. The team prides itself on making an everlasting impact in Bakersfield and Kern County, whether it's the annual Teddy Bear Toss, Undie Sunday, charity golf tournament, or one of the countless other activities the Condors plan and participate in. The players, coaches, mascots, and staff all recognize the importance of giving back. Last year, the Condors donated more than $500,000 in cash, goods, and services and made more than 150 community appearances. California Resources Corporation. This oil and natural gas exploration and production company hosted a Medal of Honor and CRC Heroes Way naming ceremony on Veterans Day. The event commemorated the memorial of 2 local Medal of Honor recipients, Larry Pierce and Leonardo Alvarado, and their families. During the ceremony, the entrance to CRC Plaza was renamed Heroes Way in their honor. CRC received 22 safety awards and achieved Best Safety Record in 2019. Empire Eye and Laser Center. The staff and nurses volunteer their time one Saturday every few months to help remove visible tattoos. They help individuals who are involved with programs at the Mission at Kern County and Bakersfield Homeless Center. Often the tattoos that this team is offering to remove can hinder an individual's opportunities in the job force. It's Empire Eye's goal to provide a service many can't afford. KGET TV 17. Our news station supported and promoted 100 local nonprofits through 200 events and 14 Compassion Corner fundraisers. Compassion Corner events range from drive-through barbecues to donation drop-offs that generated $400,000, adoptions of sheltered animals, and 1,800 toys. The strength of our stations comes from the dedication of its employees. On any night of the week, you could find KGET personnel hosting or emceeing a local fundraising event. Strata Credit Union. In celebration of Strata's 70th anniversary and rebranding, this credit union wanted to do something special. Strata pledged to fulfill a total of 70 wishes that would benefit individuals or organizations in need. This year-long celebration resulted in wishes like a grandmother in hospice care wanting to see her granddaughter before she passed away, and a new commercial refrigerator for the Guild House. The list of wishes granted is endless. Earners, this longtime family and employee-owned business, knows the importance of giving back, especially to families. Last year, Earners donated $25,000 to Boy Scouts of America, Southern Sierra Council, and gave charitable donations to Bakersfield Symphony Orchestra, Morning Star Fresh Food Ministry, and the American Legion. Earners also donated appliances to St. Jude Dream House and the mission at Kern County, while sponsoring camp fees for youth to attend church camp. Here is now Jared Smith, President and CEO of Valley Republic Bank, to deliver this message.
As a community bank, Valley Republic understands the importance each of us can play in helping our community flourish. We believe it's our duty to give back to the community we serve. We have proudly supported the Beautiful Bakersfield Awards since 2011 as it recognizes outstanding individuals, businesses, and organizations for their efforts to build a better community. As this year's sponsor for the Corporation of the Year category, we honor all the phenomenal nominees for their commitment to Kern County. Your contributions in the form of volunteer hours and/or financial donations have made a meaningful difference. Your efforts truly influence and enhance the quality of life in this community, and we want you to know that your uncommon efforts have not gone unnoticed. Thank you for caring about beautiful Bakersfield, and thank you for making a lasting impact for generations to come.
The winner of this year's Corporation of the Year category is KGET TV 17.
There's no way we're going to win this award. This video will never be shown, so I can really say anything and nobody will ever hear what our acceptance would have been. I'm not even putting shoes on for this. But just in case, who knows, it's 2020 and crazier things have definitely happened. Thank you. Corporation is a term I've never used when describing Circle 17. We're just a collective group of people who love their hometown and community we live in. And truly, it's our viewers of this community we need to thank. There's a saying around here in our building that has never rang more true than now. The ratings may tell us that we're number one, but it's what we do for our community that makes us number one. On behalf of all the people at 2120 L Street who do this job every day, obviously not to become rich, but because they have a personal investment in their community. And to our viewers, we thank you.
And here are those that were nominated for Nonprofit of the Year, efforts of a 501c3 organization that impacts our community. The nominees are ADAKC. This nonprofit grew in all aspects of its organization and the community it serves, from fundraising events to its respite programs in Lake Isabella to Alzheimer's workshops and caregiver support groups. The Heart Never Forgets Senior Prom was an inaugural event where more than 50 high school students attended and participated to celebrate senior citizens, bringing together generations. Bakersfield Ronald McDonald House. For the past 10 years, BRMH has provided comfort, care, and support to more than 5,000 guests in Southern California. Last year, the house expanded, which will help serve more families. It is this organization's mission to create a community where children and their families embrace life and healing with a sense of hope, enthusiasm, courage, and joy by keeping families close to each other. Habitat for Humanity Golden Empire. This nonprofit works toward building strength, stability, and self-reliance in partnership with families in need of decent and affordable housing. Habitat homeowners help build their own homes alongside volunteers. Last year, Habitat partnered with the City of Bakersfield for community block development and housing grants and created a fundraiser where members of the community were able to donate their furniture to the Restore. Honor Flight Kern County. This organization completed its mission of honoring Bakersfield and Kern County veterans by conducting 5 flights to Washington, D.C., so our local heroes could visit the memorials built to honor their service. The flights were all paid for by donors. This brings the number of veterans served since Honor Flight's inception 8 years ago to 1,400 veterans. Links for Life. This organization supported 400 people through support groups, fitted 300 women facing hair loss, funded 200 breast screenings, and promoted educational breast health. Its direct services impacted more than 20,000 people in Kern County. Overall, Links for Life invests about $3 million a year into the community through funding of services and outreach activities. NAWBO Bakersfield, the local National Association of Women Business Owners chapter, was chartered in October. NAWBO Bakersfield put on Advocacy in Action, which was a public event connecting business owners to community leaders like Senator Shannon Grove and Assembly members Vince Fong and Rudy Salas to answer questions and provide resources for business owners no matter the size of the business. Teen Challenge of Southern California, Kern County. Teen Challenge helps people become mentally sound, emotionally balanced, socially adjusted, physically well, and spiritually alive. This organization brought hope and healing to more than 500 men and women who are trapped in drug and alcohol abuse. Last year, Teen Challenge celebrated its 50th anniversary. The Blessing Corner, in keeping with its mission to provide opportunities to enrich indigent lives, the Blessing Corner was able to assist 22 families with furniture, distribute 13,000 food baskets, serve 17,000 hot meals, gave thousands of articles of clothing and shoes, and trained 780 clients for jobs. Tiger Fight Foundation. It provides financial assistance to Kern County families who are going through medical treatment for pediatric blood cancer. Tiger Fight provided $18,000 in financial help to 21 Bakersfield families who submitted applications for assistance. Tiger Fight also sponsored the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Student of the Year $1,000 scholarship. Valley Achievement Center. VAC operated multiple programs for adults and children with developmental disabilities. The Adult Day program was changed to integrate VAC's clients in their surrounding community as much as possible. VAC was able to send their clients to various events to volunteer their time taking care of animals at the SPCA and feeding people at the Bakersfield Homeless Center. With more than 350 clients, VAC plays a major role in bringing beauty and hope to our community. And here is the familiar face of Kristen Beal Watson, President and CEO of the Kern Community Foundation.
Good evening. Kern Community Foundation has long believed in supporting and strengthening the nonprofit sector of Bakersfield, whether it's through the generous grants that our donors provide, the unique programs and educational opportunities that are afforded to our partners throughout the year. There's no question that the nonprofit sector is something that truly works diligently and tirelessly to make our community a better place. With hundreds of nonprofits in this community, some of them small startups that are completely volunteer run, or those that have been long-standing pillars of the community for decades. Every single one of them is deserving of an award and recognition, and we're proud to lift them up and encourage the fine work that they're doing. We'd also like to recognize the amazing work of the Bakersfield Chamber for the last 30 years supporting the Beautiful Bakersfield Awards, truly a high point in recognizing the amazing beauty of our community. We're proud to stand beside them and sponsor the Nonprofit of the Year Award.
The winner of Nonprofit of the Year is Links for Life. Congratulations.
Thank you, the Bakersfield Chamber of Commerce, Beautiful Bakersfield Committee for nominating Links for Life. We are truly honored to be in this category with so many worthy nonprofits. Thank you for this award. We greatly appreciate all the community does to support Links for Life. So we were able to give mammograms, ultrasounds, needle biopsies, supplied grocery cards to women in active treatment, supplied 5 support groups to our community. Without you, we would not exist. So thank you for supporting Links for Life, and thank you for this nomination and award.
Next up, we have Small Business of the Year, which highlights a business with 25 employees or less whose contributions and/or products and services instill community pride. And the nominees are DePrigo Incorporated. This local business was able to donate a total of $28,000 in cash donations, more than $80,000 for in-kind donations, and provided 350 volunteer hours for 15 different nonprofits. DePrigo attended countless community events like the Bakersfield Marathon, League of Dreams Gala, and Casa Superhero Run. This was accomplished because DePrigo believes charity is essential and meant to be done for public benefit, relief, and to assist people in times of need. Legacy Village LLC. This organization helps individuals who struggle with substance abuse or addiction by receiving quality, affordable, professional, and caring treatment. Legacy Village provided more than 30 scholarship beds in 2019, affording individuals the opportunity for treatment at no cost. Through many obstacles that come with addiction recovery, the dedicated professionals at Legacy Village have watched more than 200 individuals complete various levels of programming toward recovery. Providence Strategic Consulting Incorporated. This Central Valley communications firm believes in supporting the community we all live and work in. Philanthropically, Providence sponsored more than 40 local events and donated countless hours of staff time. They participated in events put on by Rotary, the Fox Theater, and Golden Empire Gleaners, to name a few. As professionals, they work to ensure that their clients receive the highest level of service. All employees participate in regular training so they're prepared for any public relations or public affairs issues. Sage Equities owners Anna and Austin Smith seek to advance and diversify the local economy by enhancing Bakersfield's image and improving the quality of life for residents. The Smiths helped launch the Hub of Bakersfield, co-founded Be in Bakersfield, provided free community yoga, and gave presentations at various events sharing the progress of downtown Bakersfield's revitalization. Scarpel Frank Associates. This full-service architectural design firm has more than 30 years of experience serving a wide spectrum of clients, including public, corporate, and private. Beyond the thrill of seeing their designs come to life, one of their passions is quietly and sometimes anonymously supporting dozens of local charities each year. Scarpel Frank Associates has given approximately $750,000 in charitable gifts to support Kern County over the years, not to mention in-kind support made through skills such as architects, planners, and creative minds. Synergy Real Estate and Property Management. Last year, Synergy was able to bring investors to the area who were willing to take uninhabitable, boarded-up buildings and get those buildings back up and running to the point that they now have tenants who pay top market rents. This locally owned company has grown to manage more than 300 properties. Synergy's helped renovate properties to make the living area better for the community. Deandra Coe, Vice President of Small Business Banking Manager at Bank of America, will now say a few words.
Bank of America is proud to be the sponsor in the small business category. I am Deandra Coe, Small Business Manager here in Bakersfield. We know many of our small businesses have had a tough time this year, and nationally, we have helped small business clients access more funds than any other bank. Here locally, we have helped more than 900 small businesses access $68 million in funding, and we are proud of the fact that of those small businesses helped, nearly 80% have had fewer than 10 employees. Just this year, we have provided $600,000 in philanthropic funding to our local nonprofits in our market. Additionally, we have supplied 108,000 masks to those most vulnerable in our community. We remain committed to doing all that we can to support our community through these unprecedented times. And a shout out to all the small businesses across the nation, especially those in our local market. You all are truly the backbone to our economy, and my team, alongside my company, stand poised to serve you. Thank you.
The winner of this year's Small Business of the Year category is DePrigo Incorporated. Congratulations.
Wow, what an honor to be named Bakersfield Small Business of the Year. We started DePrigo with the vision of creating a business that will not only make our clients' lives simpler, but also provide a platform for giving back to our community. And for that, we are grateful. Thank you, and see you next year.
Here now is our last category award of the evening. We are happy to announce the Harvey L. Hall Lifetime Achievement Award, a local longtime community leader who has made a lasting impact to Bakersfield and its residents. And here are the nominees. Beth Hoffman, this co-founder of Hoffman Hospice, has led a group of more than 200 nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, hospice aides, office staff, and volunteers to serve more than 1,400 hospice patients in 2019. She was the vision behind the hospice home, which has served 1,500 since the doors opened in 2015. Beth invests her heart into her staff, praying for them daily. She has worked tirelessly for 25 years to make Hoffman Hospice the trusted name in healthcare. Kathy Butler, with 45 years dedicated to the development of downtown Bakersfield, Kathy continues her relentless efforts to beautify and better the heart of our city. From having challenging conversations with local business leaders to coordinating more than 100 street fairs during her role at the Downtown Business Association, Kathy has done it all. Some of her most important achievements include the popular Third Thursday community events, bringing back the Bakersfield Christmas Parade, and leading the charge to raise significant funds to save the Fox Theater. Dr. Donald E Kornforth, this radiologist and businessman, is one of the leading voices of our local medical community. Dr. Kornforth retired after committing nearly 2 decades to bettering the quality of life for the people of Kern County. His brilliant mind, tireless work ethic, philanthropy, and entrepreneurial spirit has made the lives of those in Bakersfield better. He started Quest Imaging in Kern County, donated millions to the Adventist Health AIS Cancer Center, served on numerous boards while also serving as a pioneer in the medical field. Lili Marsh, known as the mother of veterans by Kern County vets and to the business community as the ultimate event and wedding planner, Lili continues to tirelessly work to make our community more beautiful. She founded Honor Flight several years ago, co-founded Portrait of a Warrior Gallery, and has organized many collection drives. Among many awards and achievements over the past 30 years, Lili was presented Woman of the Year for the 16th Congressional District by Senator Jean Fuller and the Bakersfield Police Activities League's Hometown Hero for 2019. William M. Thomas. Congressman Thomas is nationally known for having spent 14 terms in Washington, D.C. and as chair of the House Ways and Means Committee. Those of us in Bakersfield know him for the ways he has fundamentally changed the landscape of our city. As one drives the streets of Bakersfield, walks the Bakersfield College campus, or flies into the Bakersfield Airport, it's impossible to miss his contributions. Congressman Thomas has secured nearly $1 billion in congressional funds for Bakersfield. His service to the community did not end upon retirement. He recently just retired from the Kern Community College District Board of Trustees. And now I'd like to introduce LaVon Hall, President and CEO of Hall Ambulance.
Good evening. I'm LaVon Hall, President and CEO of Hall Ambulance Service Incorporated. Tonight we gather virtually to celebrate what Harvey said helps make Bakersfield the greatest city in America, the nominees and recipients of the Beautiful Bakersfield Awards. My husband adored this city and loved its people. He always strived to engage others to get involved while fostering a sense of unity in our community. That is why I am proud to support the second annual presentation of the Harvey L. Hall Lifetime Achievement Award. This honor goes to a longtime community leader who has made a lasting impact on Bakersfield and its residents. Congratulations to this year's recipient and nominees.
The winner of this year's Harvey L. Hall Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Congressman Bill Thomas. Congratulations, Congressman.
And we'd like to take a moment to give a special thanks again to presenting sponsor Valley Strong Credit Union, broadcast sponsor Castle & Cook, award sponsor Raymond's Trophy, and awards and media sponsor KGET TV 17. Presenting this year's Chairman's Award is Derek Jeffrey, General Manager for KGET TV 17 and the Chamber's 2020 Chairman of the Board.
Hello again. I stand before you honored and humbled as the 2020 Chairman to present the Beautiful Bakersfield Chairman Award. This award is presented to an individual or business that was nominated tonight. I had to choose one out of all of them. It's a big deal, people. But comparison can be the thief of joy and happiness, and there should be no comparison tonight. Each and every single organization and individual involved brings a unique need and amount of good for our community. And before I hand out this award, I figured this is the best opportunity to make this announcement here in 2020, a year where nothing comes shocking anymore. But we, the station, will be changing its name. We will now be known as Mechanics, Strata, Valley Strong Television in 2021. I just feel that has a really good ring to it. This is where Nick would be telling me to get back on the script. This award in the past has been presented to legacy names, businesses we all know and love, names associated with good in my hometown, none of them including Mike George. Here's a congratulations to those people, not Mike George, who make Bakersfield beautiful, and to all the winners tonight, and to getting the heck out of 2020. I am so proud to present the 2020 Chairman Award to an individual, to an organization that is the epitome of good, the epitome of service to our community. And if you don't know this individual or support this organization, I suggest you do. The 2020 Beautiful Bakersfield Chairman Award is proudly awarded to City Serve. Congratulations and thank you, Ms. Robin, for everything you and your organization do.
Last year, CityServe sent 210 truckloads of surplus goods from major retailers and distributed them to 100+ churches in Kern County, which resulted in 20,000 households that received help. CityServe distributed backpacks, sleeping bags, and goods to help our homeless. CityServe is partnering with Bakersfield College and the County of Kern to provide job skills training to those who are living in local shelters.
Hey friends, Robin Robinson here with CityServe Kern County. And I just want to say tonight what an amazing honor it is to have been chosen in this category for this award and to win. It was an honor just to be nominated, but I can tell you to win in this category is over the top for us. We feel tremendously blessed and honored to be serving in Kern County and in the city of Bakersfield, along with so many other amazing nonprofits doing incredible work here. We just want to say thank you so much for choosing us and for allowing us to serve here in the way that we do. There are many, many great things in the days ahead as we all continue to come together and serve our community for better days. Thank you so much for the nomination. Thank you so much for choosing us. And we will carry this very proudly, and I mean that in a humble way, but very proudly that we would be part of making a difference in Bakersfield and Kern County. Thank you so much. God bless you.
What a great show. We here at KGET TV 17 are so proud to have been a partner with the Greater Bakersfield Chamber for tonight's award show. We'd also again like to thank the Beautiful Bakersfield Committee, all sponsors, and of course all nominees for their efforts to make tonight's award show possible. There have been numerous contributions already this year, so start making your list of nominees to submit for the 2021 Beautiful Bakersfield Awards.
For more information, you can visit the Chamber's website, bacochamber.com. We thank all the award recipients and nominees, both businesses and citizens, for their contributions in helping build a better Bakersfield. Good night.